against Eriksson Ek, Boldy, and Johansson. And underway here in the first period. Wild win it. Boldy.
Quentin Byfield being a little bit more aggressive. Didn't work, didn't even get a shot on goal, but lowered the shoulder, took it to the net.
Now the Wild getting a shot on goal from distance, and it's saved by Kemper. That's off a stick in deep. Kempe gets there first. Gets some help from Kopitar. And now to the line. Edmondson right on. Stopped by Gustafsson. Up Kemper. And the Kings counter. Lobbed ahead by Armia. Tracked down by Milano. Shot. Rebound. Hellenius right in front. And it's saved by Gustafsson. Here's Kuzmenko. His play has been electric lately. Puck turned over. Hartman ahead. Here's Tarasenko. He can shoot it. Comes in. And he wires that high off the glass.
He knows part of his job responsibility, cleaning up the messes, doing the hard dirty work.
There's a rebound attempt. Kemper got over, made a save, I think, on Sturm. Checked by Malott. And ahead to Perry. Now Perry gets the return feed to Malott. Right in, a shot on goal. And it's saved by Gustafsson. Good chance there for the Kings. And now Hellenius. He played 4.5 minutes the other night. But 4.5 impactful minutes as he scored a big goal. As Dumoulin steps up. Back for Anderson. Quickly on to Kempe. Snapped on goal. And fellow Swede Gustafsson angles that. And Anderson got a lot on that. And the Wild settle it. Then Johansson feeds Boldy. Looking for the carom. Gets it. Great save by Kemper on Johansson right in front.
And there's that bounce we were just talking about, and it gets right to the front, and was let go, not called on Kempe. That was two guys just battling in front.
And the Wild 1 for 4 the other night. That shot off the glove of Kemper. Puck loose. Kings trying to clear it, kept alive by Zuccarello. Now to Hughes. Kaprizov leads the club with 9 power play goals. That's off the goalpost, I believe. Right in front. It's loose. Mad scramble. And Kemper has it.
And Darcy couldn't get it the initial time, but watch it right here. One step, backhand. And then this is what you could see that Kemper got a piece of it with just the top of the shoulder. And then after that, we have the puck being shoveled underneath the goaltender by his own defenseman. And yeah, I can see you just hesitate 1 split second, and before you know it, 2 Minnesota Wild players were right there. So
looking for Malott at center. That's blocked. And you're off up the middle. Shoots it in, a glove save by Kemper on Danila Yurov.
Going on right there because he's not getting a lot of ice time, but staying in game, staying involved.
Now Zuccarello, look out, Hughes right in, and a good blocker saved by Kemper. And it comes out. And it goes back in. Clark in the corner, lost it, quick shot on goal, and a right pad saved by Kemper. And now Faber at the line. Over a second rounder by the Kings. That shot handled easily by Kemper. 2:10 to go in the first. Still looking for our first goal. And Dumoulin on it. Up the middle, looking for Laferriere. By him. And swatted away by Kemper. Kings get it right back. And a great chance for Kempe. In with Hellenius. Basically a 2-on-0 down low.
Both teams getting good chances. Here it is. Give, go, get it back. And Gustafsson, the goaltender. You're without Kopitar, the guy you just rely on all the time. So Laferriere goes to center with Kempe and Fiala to start period number 2.
And off the faceoff, Edmondson puts it off the rounded glass. Gets away from Edmondson. In front, puck loose there. And a shot blocked. Now Zuccarello, and Kemper got over, made a save on Kaprizov, and what a chance there for the Russian.
Just make sure and understand on the broken play, look at Darcy, he has to go down, but he does know that Kaprizov's over there, and that's just a good read, followed up by good one-push technique. There's no holes, nothing under the arm.
And on a second chance they do, Armia ahead. Here's Byfield, races in for Fogle, a shot. And a save by Gustafsson. The rebound was there and not much on the rebound attempt. And it's covered by Gustafsson.
A man who has more speed on the outside than Fogle. Pretty good chance. Still no score.
Dumoulin. And knocked out of midair by Byfield. Fogle after it. Gets it off balance. Gets up. Shoots it. And a save by Gustafsson. Puck loose in front. And they bang away and it goes wide of the Wild goal. He pulls up. Trying to spin in front. And then Malott knocked down by Trennan. Fogle in front. Shoots it short side wide. And kept alive by Dumoulin. And then Fogle shoots. And he scores! Fogle! A long-range bomb! And the Kings a 1-0 lead!
Warren's coming to the second period with a shot mentality. You get into a situation where you have the forecheck going, Fogle's that man. But then he realizes with a pinch, they're going to back up. And the shot is hard, it's accurate. I don't think there's a screen here, but it's more of a surprise. What a shot. Wasted no time.
To the middle. Doughty is there. And bangs it around now for Turcotte. Nice pass. Finds Kuzmenko. He finds Fiala. Now to Kuzmenko. Waits. Right in front. They score! Fiala! Tipped it in! What a play! And the Kings a 2-0 lead!
The long stretch pass was interesting to me because Fiala could have taken it. Long pass all the way down, and then you have the give and go. And now you have a little bit of a crisscross. You have a little bit of a blocking position, and then Fiala just spins off.
Jim, did that hit his skate? I believe it did, but I don't see a kicking motion there.
It's not even close, John. It would not be close. Whether it gets a skate or a stick, I think it ends up off.
No, it was off the blade.
But that's okay. You're right. As long as you don't pull that skate back and go through, the puck's going towards the net. Wild had the advantage, but look at all the areas we've been talking about the Kings struggling in earlier. On the outside, the Kings took it to the inside.
So the Kings on the power play, they have scored power play goals in a season-high 4 games in a row. Used for Spurgeon again. Trying to work down the wall away from Malott. Pass in front. What a save by Kemper on Eriksson Ek! Oh my goodness, what a save there! Brilliant read by Kemper.
Again, the Wild set it up perfectly. You see backing off, one-time shot, didn't waste any motion there, didn't waste any time, and Darcy gets a piece. Yeah, just gets that arm tight into his body.
5:45 gone in the third period. Kings a 2-0 lead. Sturm walks in. And waits, finds Brodin at the line. Shot, they score! Spurgeon from out high into the top corner, makes it 2-1.
So the Wild put on the push, there's no question. Find a way to not just protect the lead. They've got to find a way when the opportunity's there. Doesn't look like there's a redirection, although twice there's sticks that certainly would distract. Does it hit the first guy there? Yes, it does. It might have been the King. Trying to block the shot, so that changed everything for Darcy Kemper because there wasn't a lot of screen directly in front of him.
Lost the handle. Brian Dumoulin, nice pass. Kuzmenko comes in, and he pulls up. Now Kuzmenko spins away to the net, and he scores! Oh my goodness! What a goal by Kuzmenko! 3-1 Kings!
Jim Miller said he's got his electricity back. He wanted other guys to get involved, but watch this. He likes when someone's on his hip. We talked about that with Kaprizov. And then his move at the net is all skill. I mean, he wants someone to come and get him, and they can't. At the last second, he's not the tallest guy, so he doesn't have the longest reach. But that's a power move, low center of gravity. Make it happen.
And moved ahead by Fogle. He comes in to the net. Fogle, a shot, and loose. Where is it? It's in! And the Kings have scored again! And they lead 4-1!
consultation with the other officials is there's a kick, there's no goal on the play.
So they talked about it on the ice. So the call on the ice.
We're down by 2. And now Urop gets it free, back for Faber, shoots it. That missed by inches, comes in front, Hartman, and he scores. And Hartman tucks it in, and we have got a 1-goal game.
This is the way the Minnesota Wild have been successful against the Kings. Brendan Hartman here with quick hands. Missed the first shot. Jump on it. You see Spurgeon look over his shoulder. And it's just a redirection right there. Just a very quick hands by Hartman. And that's what the Wild do. The 3 goals the Wild scored against the Kings in St. Paul. Just getting it down low, just making it happen. And now we're down to nitty-gritty, crunch time.
And now on for Kaprizov. Can't get by Kempe. Good stick. Here comes Laferriere. Up the middle. Beats a man. A shot. And a stick save by Gustafsson.
The Kings create a turnover again. The counterattack's going to be there. Both defenders say, you take them. And neither.
Now Hughes snaps it along. Off Kaprizov's stick. Played by Doughty. Not out. Now Laferriere grabs it. To Kempe. He's got a lane to the net. Here he comes. He scores! Kempe! Empty netter!
Possession entries. And you see the bouncing puck. Then you have the support. Byfield does the job. It's Quinn Byfield that digs it out to Laferriere. And QB will get another assist here, but the most important thing he did was dig.
And the Wild get it out. And the Kings are going to sweep the Wild in this 2-game set here in LA as the Kings win it 4-2 the